This is 2 Minutes Together, a ministry of Central Lutheran Church, Eugene, Oregon. I'm Pastor Ben. This week, we continue our season of creation. This is something we've done at Central this summer, but we've done it intermittently. So this will be our third service related to creation that we're going to be doing here in the ordinary time. And this week, we'll be focusing on the concept of water. The seas and the water in the biblical world were multifaceted. They thought of water in three main ways. The first was that it was life-giving. You needed water to live. The second, though, was that it was destructive, especially if they talk about the seas and the waters that were so chaotic and you never knew what was going to happen with them. And it was a scary thing. And then the third was for purification. So the water could be life-giving, it could be destructive, and it could be ritually purifying for one's spiritual well-being. And in fact, in most of the Bible, it's all three at once. In the water, in the chaos, in the way that those seas threw you around, there also is the life-giving element of this is God's gift to us in this world. And it was a spiritual element. That we see this when Jesus is sleeping on the boat and then calms the waves. He goes into the boat and this great storm is arising and the disciples are so worried that they're going to capsize. And they finally wake Jesus up and he says, "Do you not care that we are going to drown?" And they failed to realize, while they were in that storm, while they were in that water, Jesus was in it too. Where their chaos lived, there also was Christ. That's both practical and a metaphorical spiritual lesson for us. In those places of chaos, in those places where we have no bearing, we feel we're blown about by the winds of sea and chance, there also we find Christ. When Paul says we have died with Christ and baptized with Christ, that is, Christ is there in that water, in that presence, at all times, even if it feels like we're alone. This is 2 Minutes Together. I'm Pastor Ben.